that your husband?
No, that's my best friend.
Best friend?
15 years.
15 years? Friend zone?
Oh, for life.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Have you ever slept with your friend?
No, never.
Would you?
No.
Welcome to the S.Banks and the JD Network podcast. I'm your host, S.Banks, and I'm Joe, my co-host.
JD.
And we got a nice lit podcast for you today. Much love for tuning in.
Yep.
Listen, and as I said, man, definitely subscribe to our Shorts Clips channel. It's a new channel that we got. So if you can't listen to the full podcast in its longevity, you can listen to the short clips and get some of the sweet points. But nonetheless, what are we talking about today?
Today, we're talking about simps and delusional women versus S.Banks and JD.
Yeah, so that's what we're talking about today. We got 3 clips for you, and there's a collection in the first 2 clips. And the third clip, obviously, it's just one clip by itself. So we're talking about simps, men today. And then we're obviously talking about delusional women. But in that said, let's jump to clip number 1.
Boys, I think I just found my new TikTok crush. You want my social security number or my credit card? What you need?
Like $100 selling that water. Jesus.
Damn, bro, what? I need that. Tier 3.
Come here, man. Is that your husband?
No, that's my best friend.
Best friend?
15 years.
15 years? Friend zone?
Oh, for life.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Have you ever slept with your friend?
No, never.
Would you?
No.
Okay, that was the end of that clip. And she was like, hell no. Where you at with this?
Ooh, where do I want to start?
From a female's perspective, what stood out to you?
I don't know what video I want to start at. Okay, let me think.
Start with the first clip.
Okay, cool. Let's start there. So, we have a guy.
Yeah.
And he's talking about this is his new TikTok crush.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought girls more do that, but okay. I thought it was more a girl thing. You know, as girls will sit amongst other girls talking about, oh yeah, I like him or whatever, blah blah blah. I didn't really think guys did it like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I guess they do. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say in regards to this guy.
Okay, in the first clip, right? Obviously, what was it the guy saying about the woman basically sitting by the phone all day and then waiting for that text message to come through? Now, for me, I just say this, when will men learn? Right? So a lot of men don't get it, and they waste the amount of time that they put into chicks. They could have put that into something more constructive, because the chicks put time, or the kind of chicks that, or modern women, the chicks today, they put time into BS, chatting to multiple men. Ever since dating sites came into play, that's what effed up the whole game. And a lot of men are thirsty, and they think that they're missing out on something. But for me, it's like, look, you're willing to pay these chicks for their time, and what are you getting in return? Is it really worth it? Is that, let's just say, that 10 minutes of fun, is it really worth it?
In these situations, no, because you're not getting anything out of it. At least say he got a smash from it. At least you got something. But you're saying, oh, this is my TikTok crush. Okay. Okay,
but even if you got a smash from it, listen, that don't matter though. A momentary, pleasure of the skin, right? This is biblical. So pleasures of the skin. Now, you had a momentary fun with a chick. She went off and had pleasure of the skin with the next dude. You want to wifey this chick. We share that girl. If you was to put time into leveling yourself up as a man,
Mm-hmm.
doing what you need to do as a male, you'd find that chicks flock to you a lot more. A lot of men today, they want to cut corners.
Yeah.
Hence why I say, when will men learn? And the thing is, a lot of older men, they live in a simp world. Don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing older men, but I'm just saying that a lot of the older dudes didn't teach these younger guys correctly, and they raised them to be weaker. Hence why women are superior to them and they're inferior. And I'm just saying that, why don't you put time into your etiquette, how you convey yourself, like cutting your hair, scrubbing up clean, smelling nice. Whenever you go out with your friends to enjoy yourself. Don't go out in search of chicks. Chicks can always, listen, a shark can smell blood and water.
Mm-hmm.
Chicks can smell thirsty men.
And chicks come and go.
They come and go, but chicks smell thirsty men.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that the dude that goes somewhere with his girl, when chicks come into place, they want that dude?
Mm-hmm.
Because he conveys an energy to them that, listen, I'm easy. No matter what happens tonight, I'm getting coochie. I'm getting some brains if need be. Say you're single, you need to convey that to a chick that I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
You need to learn how to be a good actor, because women are chameleons today. What do you think?
They are. Definitely.
Mm.
In every way. Some of them, not all, obviously. Listen, fellas, when you act thirsty, women can read it straight away.
Yeah.
We know that you're that sort of guy that's thirsty, that listen, women, if they really want to, they'll walk all over you. Because they know you're thirsty, they think, oh, you're easy target. You want something out of me, which is me.
Yeah.
So I don't want nothing out of you like that. So a lot of women will play games.
Yeah.
They'll mess you about. They will get money from you or see what they can get from you.
And the funny thing, you saying that, when till you guys hear the next clip. But in saying that, let me cut you for a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of my notes is this. It segues off what you just said. Women prey on weak men and their lust for sex, bedroom fun, right? The dude, 15 years in a friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said it before, a man will travel to the end of the earth.
Literally. Yeah.
Just to smash.
Mm-hmm.
I've known him 15 years. When asked the question, this is the female, she was asked the question, would you sleep with him? No.
Have you slept with him? No. Yeah.
No. But would you sleep with him? No. Or no for now.
Mm-hmm.
When she's old, chewed up, ran through and spat out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now she wants to cash out.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the guy that she cashes out with.
Mm-hmm.
And then the funny thing is, because these dudes are so weak, they want to cut corners. They say, you know what? Because I don't want to put the work in and level myself up as that guy, I'm going to accept this. And what you don't realize is, even when she cashes out or she marries you and you're the insurance policy, before you know it, she's linking Pookie and Ray Ray behind your back.
Yep.
Maybe a younger version of you. It's just how the cookie crumbles. Stop me if I'm wrong. Tell me from a female's perspective, what do you think? And people put in the comments, what do you guys think?
First of all, my first question is, why did she have to put him on blast like that? He's asking certain questions.
Yeah.
Is he friend zoned? Yeah, for life. So,
why did she put him on blast like that?
Is that raw?
Okay, question I'll ask you is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people can answer the question, put in the comments as well, right? Why do you think she put that guy on blast?
First of all, there's a respect level.
Exactly. First thing I'd say. But continue.
And the respect, there clearly wasn't any. Because if someone asks you, okay, you have openly said you've been his friend for 15 years. So we've built up a rapport with each other.
Can we change friend? Can we change it from friend to beta male orbiter?
Okay, cool. That's fine.
It's a correction.
So,
yeah.
15 years of being... Sorry.
Yeah, so 15 years of knowing this guy.
Yep.
To what?
What do you mean? To what end?
He obviously wants to be with her,
That's obvious, yeah.
and he wants to smash.
Mhm.
And a lot of guys, when they chat to a chick that they like, they're afraid to say, you know what? I like you like that. I like you romantically. And I think sometimes dudes are afraid of the rejection.
Mhm.
And because they say chicks be like, because if chicks have said to me, is all you want to smash? Yeah, I don't know you. I'm attracted to you. I want to smash. Yeah. Maybe things later on can materialize into something else, but I'm attracted to you. I want to smash. But then you got some guys, no. I don't want to smash. That's an automatic friend zone.
But from guys saying that you've put yourself in friend zone,
Hey,
I say to the fellas, be honest with the girl.
ladies.
If you want to smash, then
Ladies.
say, I want to smash. Yeah, the hell I do.
Ladies, put in the comments. If you ask a guy straight out and you say, Ross, so do you want to smash or what is it? And he goes, I'm just trying to be your friend, innit? You know, the man trying to take your number. And it's like, so I got a man or I'm kind of seeing someone, let's be friends, innit? Is he qualifying himself to automatically be in the friend zone? I don't know.
He has put himself in her male orbiter. That's where he's put himself. She didn't do it. He voluntarily put himself there. But I want to say this, just like this guy as well, women will take advantage of him, and she has been 15 years worth of advantage, because she knows she cannot say that she don't know that he don't like her like that. Oh, he likes her like that, and she knows it.
Okay.
She knows that he does. She will use him in a sense of, you'll get, when I say masculinity, I mean as in he's a man and he does men stuff. His resources, whatever he can offer to her.
So free non-S attention.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Because she would probably, maybe not all women, but some of them will go as far as dressing in front of him. Some of them will go as far as doing certain things.
Fellas, let me stop you there. Fellas, you hear that? You hear the lengths that women will go to.
Some of them will do that.
To keep you
around.
Maybe.
If I can't
And
find...
One of my points is this. Not even if I can't find. Men pay up and women give IOUs. So she gave you a coochie coupon. So she undressing in front of you in the most hottest lingerie. She's just giving you a little snippet of what you could have.
Can I stop you there for a minute?
Feel free. Feel free, man.
I don't think it has to be the hottest lingerie. I don't think it has to be on that level at all. I think it's just literally, oh, I need to change my top.
Some
just
skin.
Whip off the top and put a new top on. I don't think it's a thing of going to that level. I'm not saying women don't do it.
Yeah, but women know what they do when they bend over.
Of course they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. That's why I said guys like this will get used all day.
Yeah.
You'll get used for whatever resource she can get from you. She will do it. Not all women, obviously, but some women, they do that. In this case, this is how it seems, to be honest, because from her reaction of, oh, is he friend zone? Yeah, for life. I'm thinking, nah.
Well, okay, it may be for life temporarily, right?
To her,
and
she's saying for life. But
I say that because when she realized she can't get Brad or Chad or Pookie and Ray Ray, or she marries him and has Pookie, Ray Ray, or Brad and Chad on the side, it is what it is, isn't it? That's what usually happens, because you was never the guy. You never was the one that turned her on.
Exactly. Hence why you're still a friend.
Yeah.
And nothing's changed from that.
And what those guys typically do is try to out nice the other guy. The nice guy always loses, or they try to outprice the other guy. So what they do is, well, Pookie and Ray Ray can't treat you like I can. I can pay for this. I can do yada 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 XYZ. Before you know it, this dude, Pookie and Ray Ray or Brad and Chad, is showing up, treating her like crap. Ain't paying, and you think by outbidding this other dude, you're gonna win. Unfortunately, that's not the case.
Talking about bidding, I want to move on to the guy that's talking about tier free.
Yeah, it's funny clip,
I need that tier free. I want to talk about him. Now, initially, I didn't know what tier free meant. I don't go on OnlyFans. I think I've been on it once just to see what it was, sort of thing. Other than that, I do not go on it. So I did not know that tier 3 meant you're a certain tier of being a simp. I'm gonna put it that way. That's what I think. So
Oh no.
that's what I think.
I do know. I would say I do know about the tiers, but continue your point and I'll say what I'm saying after.
So yes, I was just saying initially I didn't know what that means.
Yeah.
Now I'm aware that of what it means. So she said she could make about $100 by selling the water
Pretty
she's
much.
sitting in, pretty much.
In the jacuzzi, right? Sitting
In the jacuzzi, yes.
Things bubbling up and dudes is bubbling up.
And
But
she's
yeah,
all
continue.
farting up and doing all sorts of things
I
in
know
that
what she's
jacuzzi.
Yeah.
But yes, so this guy is like, he's clearly thirsty, right? Okay, first of all, the guy in particular in the video, I believe he's just joking
He's
about
joking.
it, right?
He's just illustrating.
I'm
the
not
point.
talking about him directly. I'm
Yeah.
just saying about the situation.
Yeah.
So guys actually do this.
Yes.
So I'm talking about these guys. So she is talking about selling her bath water, the jacuzzi water. Why would you may as well say bath water? You're sitting in it, you're soaking in the water. It's bath water. I'm gonna call it bath water. Anyway, so you're talking about selling your bath water, right? Why would a thought like that come in your head? It came in her head because she gets them thirsty guys hollering at her, right?
Yeah.
And this is something she's conjured up. Yeah, I can sell my bath water and get $100 a pop for something I just sat in.
Well,
Because guys are thirsty.
I'm saying that there was that chick that was selling farts in a jar,
Thank you. And I put that in my notes
and
too.
she locked in. She put her rose petals in the jar to lock in the smell of the stench.
Imagine that.
Dudes were saying to her, "What's like? I want to eat some cheese, or whatever." Right? So it's a more robust.
Wow.
What's the word? So it locks in the remnants.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
Since when did a fart smell nice? So how do you know, right? This is from the guys. How do you know? Let me put a rose petal in this jar to lock in the smell.
Do you know what?
I
think that was
Can you
her
eat
thing.
cheese?
I think that was her. Obviously, what they request, what she eats, and the smell of the fart, obviously it has a twist. But I think locking with the rose, I think that's her kind of twist on it. I don't think the men said that.
Maybe she found out that it lasts longer if you
Yeah.
put a rose petal. But look what we're talking about, first of all. Farts in a jar.
Yeah.
Selling my bath water. Look what we're talking about. Men actually buy this stuff.
Yeah.
And she, what was it, £1,000 a pop, right?
Something like that,
£1,000 a fart. Or
Yeah.
$1,000 a fart.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Fellas, do you have any sounds for that? Because y'all need it.
Yeah.
A big one, like X Factor.
Yeah.
You're out. You need to get out of here. Get off the stage.
It's true.
Stop it.
That's true. Anything more? We got clip number 2 to play.
Yes, I actually have something more.
Oh, you want to roast today and cook?
Not really, but I think all men. Let me start somewhere else, fellas. I believe that some of you are already doing this with flying colors, but the rest of you need dick discipline. You need to control it. Control the urge.
I'm gonna speak about the discipline later on in the podcast.
Okay.
I'm just gonna play the podcast, play the clips. Then I'm gonna talk about the solutions and the problems today.
Okay.
I'm just cooking a little bit, but it is what it is. But yeah, continue. We'll play clip number 2.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of guys you need discipline. I'm so sorry, you do, because like I said, look what we're talking about. We're talking about farts in a jar that you're paying for. So you went. Well, I'm not saying you can't spend your money on whatever you want to. Be my guest. It's your money. You worked for it. Whatever you did to get it, that's what you choose to spend it on. Cool. But look at what you're spending on. Really, like, if the fact that you cannot control yourself and you're that desperate that you would get anything from a woman, literally. So you would stoop as low as getting a fart in a jar.
Yeah.
or taking the woman's bath water. What are you gonna do with the water? Bathe in it, drink it.
Drink it.
What's going on here?
Well, I can't say what they'll do. I only assume, what they would
But
do.
what can you do with bath water? Would you bathe in it yourself or drink it?
What I think it is
desperation.
It's desperation because most men are invisible to women. But what I think it comes down to a lot of the time on OnlyFans or certain websites is that it's the engagement that they have with that woman.
I get
woman.
that.
So I think it comes down more to that. But obviously what we're saying in this first segment is that I'm giving you a little bit of a comedic side to it, but I'm going to give you the serious side to it as well. I don't know if you want to add anything more before we jump to the next clip.
I'm gonna leave what I was gonna say to maybe close to the end of the podcast.
Listen, I have many things to say, but for time reasons, I will bring you. I will give you them later on. But I'm just saying.
Later.
So what I will do is I'll entertain you because that's what you came here for.
Exactly.
And then I will break down the serious side as well. So in that said, man, let me jump to clip number 2. I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna let you cook after. So here's clip number 2. We'll come back and give you our thoughts.
I'm going to the store with my boyfriend, and this is the outfit that I'm gonna wear. You know what they say, don't allow your boyfriend to stop you from meeting your husband.
I don't allow your girlfriend to stop you from meeting.
Let's see what my crush said. She said she didn't see my text. Hold on, let me get my reading glasses. All right, there, I can see better now. Didn't get my text, must have missed it. Hopefully you're not mad at me. Why would I be mad? Things happen. Of course, you just missed my text, and you probably miss everyone else's text. It happens. Guys, my crush doesn't like someone else. She just said she fell asleep. That's why she forgot our date. I promise you, it's nothing. Oh, we made plans, and then she texted me, oh my God, you're gonna hate me. It's nothing. I mean, she honestly probably forgot. I'm sure there's not another guy in the picture. She likes me. It's fine. I just send her money for food because she works Monday through Wednesday. I haven't seen her because she works most of the time. And when she's not at work, she's asleep. I promise you guys, there's nothing else going on.
Okay. That's the end of that clip. I'll let you cook again. What's your thoughts on it?
Okay. I'm going to start with video number 1. The first video.
Yeah.
So, I think sometimes, or a lot of the times, women can be mean. And the reason why I say that is if you break up with your boyfriend, why on earth are you filming him crying? Now, I'll say to the guy, why are you allowing her to film you crying?
Because he has what we call the hope strategy. Now, he's thinking the more that I'm nice to her, that's going to make her want to stay.
He needs to do
I'm just saying
the reverse. If he said, cool, go on then. If he flipped it, okay, say say normally in that relationship, he's the nice guy, he's nice to her, sweet, loving, all of that, right? And he flipped it on her and said, you want to break up with me? Cool. Go on. Go. Whatever, cool. And pretend like he doesn't care, right? He cares, clearly. But I'm saying pretend like he don't care. I bet you her response will be different.
Can a woman see when a man is fronting? Because women are good actors. They're good at being the chameleon. Right? They shape shift. They can flip the thing like Mystique in X-Men. Sometimes men are not so good at that.
No.
Men's blunt and straightforward. We do shit all clunky. So, yes, don't get me wrong. Looking at that video, yeah, it was a little bit funny. There was a comedic side to it. But then we got to be serious a little bit as well. Because it's a conversation and we're getting it started. And people, put in the comments, fellas, if that were you and your chick broke up with you, are you going to be sitting with her, hugging up, sweeting up, doing what this dude did in the video just so she can make a TikTok to embarrass you.
Thank you.
Just please put in the comments, would you do that? What would you do in that situation?
A lot of guys will say, no.
They can say.
They're going to do that. They'll do the same blasted
But
thing.
most men are invisible to women. So I know a big majority of men will do that. And I can't say that's fine, but I'm going to say if men level themselves up and they put work in, men are merit based. So if you put work in, you know what you're worth. So then it's like, I'm not worth this chick. Come on, man. So then you're not going to...
You're worth better than this chick.
Well, you're not going to be looking... You're not going to look and say, oh, for me to keep this chick around, I've got to make her make a fool out of me. You're going to say, these kind of chicks come a dime a dozen. I'm just saying.
I would say on both ends of it. So if, first of all, do not make a fool of yourself just to make the next person happy. Don't make a man make a fool of you to make him happy. Don't make a woman make a fool of you to make him happy. Nah, don't do that. Do not do that on both ends of it. Don't do that. That's just ridiculous. And in this situation, that's what she's doing. And to be honest, okay, she's crying. For me, watching that video, crocodile tears.
She's not really crying.
Crocodile tears.
Because she's filming.
She ain't crying. Exactly.
Yeah.
For you to have the mentality to record it and show him at his weak point and post this so everyone can see it. What happened to doing things behind closed doors? Why do you need to film and embarrass the guy like that? And it's not like it's something positive.
It's the culture now.
It is the culture, sadly.
We live in a social media world. But what I will say,
some things still need to be kept behind closed doors.
To bring it, I agree with you. But to bring it back to the men, right? I'll say this. People in general. But let's talk about men. There's this thing called FOMO. And it's FOMO. And that's fear of missing out.
Okay.
That's what that means. I'm sure many of you heard this before. Put in the comments, right? So a lot of men have FOMO, fear of missing out. And they believe if I don't do or comply to this chick's wishes, I'm going to miss out. She's going to run off and leave me. And I'm not going to get the regular coochie.
Yeah.
Some dudes, it's not about the coochie. It's because they think lower. They think I'm lesser. This chick is above me.
Yeah.
Can't remember what podcast we done. I think it's one of the simp ones. And the dude was saying, oh my God, I can't believe I got a woman like this. When you even think on that level,
you're putting
what
her
do
above
you
you.
expect? I swear you're meant to be a king. And if you're a king, the king elevates the queen to her highest position. Now, the queen can't elevate me to my highest position.
Nope.
I've said this before.
Yep.
But I'm saying it again. The king in his castle, I can make a regular chick my queen. I can make a peasant. If this chick is a peasant, I can make her the queen. And this elevates her to her highest peak. The peasant turned into a queen. She can't make me a king. I'm just the queen's husband. Did you hear that? What do you guys think?
Let's give you another example.
Yeah.
We are British. We live in Britain. We have a queen.
UK.
Scones.
Toot toot. Scones. Tea. Now
horse and carriage.
We riding on horses. Click, 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 click.
We're on horses and carriage still.
Nah, we don't ride. We ride in the Benz, Beamer Benz and Bentleys. Don't get twisted. Rolls Royces and shit. But whatever.
Yes. I'm just saying. So we have a queen over here, right? I'm sure everyone knows that. So the queen is married. Yeah. And she has a husband, believe it or not. Some people may not know that. I'm letting you know she has a husband, right? Although she's the queen and she has a husband, her husband is not king. Because like you said, you're the queen, but you cannot elevate the man to become higher as the queen. But if the king, if her husband was the king and she came from wherever she came from, he can elevate her to make her queen.
To her highest position.
Exactly. So just like what you were saying, I'm saying it in a form that people know of the queen. in England. So he is just the Duke,
The Duke
of
of Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yeah.
He is not the King of England, where
Yeah.
she is the Queen of England. Do you see
Yeah.
what we mean?
Well, if the roles are reversed, where he's the king, he marry a normal regular woman.
Yes, and
Now
she'll
she's
be
the queen.
queen. Exactly.
Get it? But again, a lot of men have FOMO,
Mhm.
fear of missing out. So they're thinking, this is my one and only opportunity.
Mhm.
And this may be based in low level thinking I can't do any better, because a lot of men want to cut corners.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, maybe in some things you can cheat a little bit. Maybe if you train in a little bit, you can cheat a little bit. You can do a half rep. But in life, more time, you got to go the full way around and do what you need to do.
Can't skip.
No, you can't skip. And I think, like, today, a lot of women prey on weak men when they want to,
Oh, now she wants to cash out.
that like the first clip, the dude will be waiting for 15 years, the beta male orbiters. And a lot of women, the culture today is that men are just good for bedroom fun and money, like giving
Resources.
you P, right?
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, they heard Ciara's prayer. Now men are all insurance policies. But then you've heard so many times that you get married to a woman, before you know it, she's sleeping with a pool boy. Translation, she's sleeping with Brad or Chad or Pookie and Ray Ray. That's what it comes down to. Put in the comments if you disagree. And don't forget to like, share,
And subscribe.
Exactly. What else do you want to add on it?
I want to move on to the next video. So
Yeah.
this is the second video, and this girl is talking about going to the store with her boyfriend and how she's dressed. So she's like, I've dressed like this and we're going to the store together, and don't let no boyfriend
Get in the
stop
way.
you from meeting your husband.
Whoa.
Now, I found it funny because I just found it humorous, and him trying to add his 2 pence. Obviously, it seems like the camera or the filming stopped while he was in mid speech, so he didn't get to finish what he was saying. But he's trying to reverse what she's saying
and heard enough.
Exactly. I didn't need to hear anymore, to be honest with you. I think in those situations, from what she said, I think some women do stuff like that to kind of manipulate and kind of pressurize the guy to marry them. Because like, if I'm saying to you,
So in turn, what you're saying is she's playing the coochie game.
you could say that.
I'm just saying. Okay, continue.
So, okay, I go to the store with my boyfriend. I purposely put something that's tight where you can see everything, and then say a comment to you, oh, I ain't letting you stop me from meeting my husband, but I'm your boyfriend though. What are you talking about?
So why would I give you? Women want men to be traditional. You're telling me you're going to wear the tightest thing because you're on lease with the option to buy. So you're trying to attract other men while being with me, but telling me in the same breath that you're loyal. The problem is the mindset. Now, even if she's doing that TikTok, because I've seen her TikTok, first traps. Don't get me wrong. She does her fitness thing. This is not an attack on her personally.
No.
But many women, they do first traps. So they got boyfriends and then they're on lease with the option to buy. I.e., they put all these first trap pictures out there and then they say, oh, I'm here for the highest bidder. That's fine. But why me, the dude, consider me to be the Pookie and Rary right now, or the Brad and Chad, right? I'm supposed to wifey a chick that's telling me I'm not really yours.
Yeah.
So why would I marry you? Why would I take you seriously?
Exactly. I think I'm going to say this as well. Fellas, stop allowing your girls to disrespect you as well. Because for me, I'm not a guy, but if I was a guy, this is how I'll take it.
Yeah.
You're my girl. We've secured a relationship. We've said, okay, cool. I'm your man. You're my girl. We've established that.
Yeah.
You're going to come to me and tell me about I shouldn't let You're not gonna let me stop you from getting your husband.
It comes down to respect at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you're with a chick, right, and she's your girl, even if she's running a joke like that, you have to remember there's a truth. A joke is a joke, right? But more time when someone's running them kind of jokes,
That's true.
80% of the time, that's the truth. People just buffer it with comedy. It is what it is, right? Now, for me, there's an overdose of simps. On dating sites. Women go on those sites because they want to get free non-S attention, right? Those dudes make them feel good. Ever since they introduced dating websites, this is when it's effed up the whole game.
Yeah.
Because women have options galore. And sometimes women can't understand that there's dudes that are vetting you for bedroom fun, but will tell you what you want to hear. Women that can't identify dudes that are taking you seriously for long-term commitment, and dudes that just want to be with you temporarily or be a regular beat. And I think since dating sites come into play, you got women saying these kind of things. Because you ask women, where did you meet your last dude? On some dating site. But how many dudes are really approaching you in the streets today? It is what it is.
That's
Yeah.
It's a very low percentage.
Yeah.
Especially if you are meeting guys on dating sites, then clearly you're not getting it in person.
Yeah.
Because you've had to go on a dating site to get a guy.
Oh, they didn't need to go on a date. So I think for me, I get cold approaching. Sometimes you ain't getting choosing signals. You got to go off the numbers. I get it. But women today is like, oh, I'm going to go on these dating sites and I'm going to get free validation, the feel good Kool-Aid. It makes me feel good. That's so good. But then with the last clip, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
One of my notes is this, right? She will cancel on dates, short texts. She won't reply in a timely manner. She's giving you all the signs of a chick that has low interest, if any. She's not that into you. I will take that and run. I can accept that. Now, I'll say this. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I don't get problems with chicks. See, okay, the thing is this, right? Not to toot my own horn, right? A lot of chicks holler at me. But sometimes I fuck up shit because I say the shit that I'm saying now. And chicks be like, I was gonna smash. And sometimes it's like, why didn't you shut the fuck up? Well, sometimes I can't hold my tongue, man. But I think that chicks kind of like that. I don't care if they like it or not. It's just who I am. And I think when a lot of dudes try to play the nice guy and they try to say the politically correct thing, that's what puts you automatically in the friend zone. Now, if I'm with a chick and if I'm chatting to a girl, right, and she don't respond to me in a timely manner, she's giving me one word and answers, I'm cutting that and I put that on foot patrol. It's just how I am. Maybe she's got a problem. Maybe she's got a situation going on. I don't know. But she could have conveyed that to me properly. And the truth be told, if that was the case, she would have said so. Because if she liked me like that, respect, right? I respond to women in a timely manner because that's the decent thing to do.
Yeah.
If I'm chatting to a chick, yo, what's up? If I'm working, I'm doing what I'm doing, I respond at my earliest convenience. I don't play all them little games of, oh, let me wait 2 weeks and rare. Guys, let me give you some free game. Just like the Tinder swindler, right? He capitalized on those women lust for luxurious lifestyle. All women want top tier men, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this, right? I will respond to a chick in a timely manner. I follow up on my leads real quick. So it's pointless you trying to say, oh, let me wait 2 weeks and listen to all these dating gurus telling you you should date in such and such time. Listen, there's dating sites. There's how many outlets for women, Instagram, all these social media websites, right? That there's dudes, there's another 100 dudes that's just like you. What makes you exclusive? You're not famous. Where's your clout at? So it don't matter. There's other dudes that can buy a Ferrari just like you. Other dudes that roll the Benz just like you. So then if you're trying to play the game of, oh, let me wait 2 weeks to respond to this chick, you're going to have a rude awakening. So you need to follow up on your leads in a timely manner.
You do?
Not because she's better than you, it's because you're trying to smash. It is what it is, right? Understand the game. And that's something free game that I'm giving you.
And people, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
What do I have to say about video number 3? Well, first of all, it was funny. I found it funny anyway. Because I wasn't expecting it. He said to put my glasses on. Next minute, he's got a clown face. But anyway, fellas, stop being a clown to women. There's a lot of guys that are exactly how he is portraying himself in the video. He is bringing up points that is clear what, you know, simps do.
How is it clear when the guy is blue pill, naive? He still has the hope strategy.
Yeah.
He still lives in the theory, not the
Fairyland.
practicality. How is it clear to him?
I'm going to call it fairyland.
Whatever.
Or for those that see it like that, then clearly it's not clear for you.
So what do you say to those guys?
Open your eyes.
His eyes are open.
What was I supposed to say?
It's about a mindset, right?
He's a fool with his eyes open.
but it's a mindset though. That's what it comes down to. So I can say, okay, he should open his eyes. His eyes are open. But what happens if his mind doesn't get it?
Then I can't help you.
This is what I'm saying.
It's hard to help you when that's the case. Okay, I read a post on Instagram and the post said, "Whose ex can I use for my little cousin's birthday party? We need a clown."
Oh yeah. maybe if you give me that post, maybe we'll tag that in the video so you guys can read it. Find the post.
Yeah,
we'll put it in
we
the
can
video.
do that.
You guys can read it to give you a bit of context in regards to what JD's talking about. But yeah.
Yes. So she is asking, basically, she's saying, not asking. She's asking for someone's ex who's a clown because they need a clown for a kid's party.
They need Krusty the Clown.
They need Krusty the Clown.
I like Simpsons, by the way.
Me too.
It's my my guilty pleasure. I'll say that publicly. Fuck it. Yeah. Go on.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
When it comes to The Simpsons. Anyway, so yes, she needs a clown. There's a lot of guys that act like clowns, hence why the guy in the video is pretending to be a clown, because this is how some of you guys act. Now, you said before, how would he, know if he doesn't see what he's doing, sort of thing? Well, I don't really know what to say in regards to that, because if you can't see clearly.
For me, okay, I'll answer that, right? This is my last thoughts on that, and then we're going to play clip number 3. I think, to be real with you, I think men need to deal with a certain amount of women to understand female nature. If you've been raised with women, they're only going to teach you to be like the men that they don't really want. Right?
That's true.
Oh, buy her roses and blah, blah, blah. But if you've been raised by pimps, pimps and players, they're going to teach you the game, right? And a lot of the time, you need to have a certain amount of notches under your belt. If a woman has a high body count, and I know women going to backlash me on this, but if a woman has a high body count, inherently she knows I have to lie about that. That's why most women say, oh, I've slept with 3 people, because she knows her past impacts on the kind of guys that is vetting her. Now, as a man, if I've had a certain amount of women, this shows experience.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
Yeah, so opposites attract, right? So then it's kind of like that. So if you have a certain amount of women, then you definitely understand female nature. And I think some guys haven't really had that experience.
No, a lot of guys, a lot of them haven't had that experience. They don't get girls. They can't get girls. They just don't get it.
Yeah. There's more.
And
There's more
so-
men today that are virgins than ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sadly, but that's the case.
Yeah.
Hence why most women will go for the 20% of men over the 80.
It's always been like that. Einstein's
Yeah.
theory speaks on that. I won't even go too technical into that, but Einstein speaks to that.
Yeah.
I agree with him on that.
Mm.
I've read it. And my niggas read books, man. Shit. It'll help you in some free game and listen
Exactly.
to some of this stuff, man. But I'd say you definitely need a couple of notches under your belt to understand female nature. Accept it. Don't have the hope strategies. Don't try to change it. It is what it is. Women, we're yin and we're yang. Both of us have good and bad.
Mhm.
The culture today pushes women to be bad.
Yeah.
That's why you got so many garden tools.
Mhm.
The survey says they're garden tools. I'm just saying, you know, some of you may disagree. Before I go in, do you have anything more to add? We're going to play the last clip.
Yeah.
Cook if you want. Yeah, cool.
Okay. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's what I've got to say.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Press the like button.
Yeah, we'll give you a moment to do that. You have your moment. Anyways, I'll just say being a simp is a choice. At the end of the day, we live in a culture today where we have options. We have Google. So you can find out the information. And I love the fact that platforms like this exist where it gives men education and they can make the decision for themselves. We're not telling you all women are bad. We're just saying that here's the choices, here's the data, make your decision.
Yeah.
What do you want to add? If anything.
No, it's okay. We can go to clip number 3.
Cool. She don't want to cook no more. I work cooking. I was just speaking my points. In saying that, let's play the last clip. Ladies, we ain't forgot about you. Let's clip number 3.
Let's have one more question. We had this person at the back in the stripes. Yeah, let's hear from you.
During the dating period, after like 4 or 5 months of dating, I just wondering at what point do you have to pay? Did the woman have to pay when they go out? The guy is asking that there should be half and half at that point when you already.
At what point?
When you already been dating for 4 or 5 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, okay. To give you a quick answer on, firstly, I think we should just deal with the who should pay thing to begin with. When you're on a date, who should pay?
I know. I mean, that's what I told them. I'm sorry.
But-
I would say I'm dating. We're dating.
But here's the
gentleman here.
okay. He's supposed to pay.
Yeah, that's
You're
what I told them.
but you're supposed to have sex with him whenever he says.
No. Whenever both.
Where does this double standard come from? I'm sorry, it's the reality. You guys can moan at it all you want, but the moment you say to a guy, you have to fucking pay for my time, you're saying this relationship isn't equal. This relationship isn't equal. My time is worth more than yours, so you should pay for it. I wonder what paradigm that sets up. Here's my view. If you go on a date with a guy and you don't offer to pay your share, you weren't taught right. If you go on a date and he doesn't pay, he wasn't taught right. I can tell you right now, if I was dating someone and they never offered to pay, I wouldn't be dating them. I can tell you that now. If they never offered to pay, I would not be dating them because I'd say, this is the most polite they're ever going to be. And they're not even trying to pay now. What does that say about my future? But look, let me come at this from a different angle. I will always treat my partner how I would treat my best friend. And I wouldn't apply a different standard to my partner than my best friend. I wouldn't say to my best friend, let's always go out to dinner and you always pay. I'd say, let's be teammates here in whatever way we can. And maybe, by the way, proportionately, what you can do is less than what he can do. That's a different thing. If he says to you, I want to go stay at the top hotel in Big Sur this weekend, and it's $1,500 a night, and you say, I don't have the money. It's his job to say, it doesn't matter. I didn't do it so you could pay. I did it because I want to go and I want to take you. Great. That's what that is, right? Or if you both agree to go on holiday and you have a fifth of his earning potential, you say, I want to contribute to a fifth of this holiday. It's overly simplistic, but you get what I'm saying, right? I will contribute on the level I can contribute. Let me tell you what means something to a guy. Trying. That means something to a guy. When he feels that you're not even trying to contribute, that's when he feels used. Because any guy who's really confident and self-respecting, if the woman never is even trying to contribute, he feels like he's being taken advantage of. And it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the lack of gesture. So I would be looking at, if you like this guy, maybe if you're in different positions, figure out what you want to contribute proportionately or what you can contribute proportionately and treat him as you would your best friend.
Okay, that was the end of that clip. We can end the podcast here if we need to.
Yeah. Do we really need to actually add?
I'm going to add a few points.
It's not much to add. Yeah.
I'm going to add a few points. Then we're going to close out. But I'll say this, right? People put in the comments, ladies, gents, put in the comments, was he right or was he wrong? Do you agree or do you disagree? What do you guys think? Then I'm going to leave it to you. What do you think?
My question was going to be the question to the audience. Who do you think should pay on dates, men or women? And we've done a podcast on this before. I will link it in the description so you can go and watch it. So yeah, who ladies, fellas, who should pay on dates? What's your opinion on that? Put in the comment section. Now I have another question actually for the ladies. If a man takes you on a date, spends money on all the things you want for that night, what does he get in return?
Well, how many women? People answer that question in the comments. I'll say this. How many women full well know they're not into that man, but yet they still accept the date? Now, as a dude, again, I've said it in previous podcasts. We've done so many now. I think the man should pay. If I offer to take you out, then I'm going to pay. If you offer to take me out, you should pay. As he said in that clip, right? It's not about the money. It's about the effort and the principle. I ain't got a problem in paying for a stupid meal. How much is a meal? It's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? It's cool. But when a woman says, my time is more valuable than your time, then I go, hold up. If I'm the king and I elevate you to your highest position because you're a regular woman, so I make you the queen, and I'm the king of this kingdom and you're my queen, really and truly, hey, we're not even. So then if I'm the one giving you the 4 Ps and all you're doing is showing up, giving me some coochie, I swear every model of woman comes with that on their chassis. What makes you so special? Why is your time more better than mine?
Exactly.
So a man's looking at it in the situation of, okay, what about your effort that you put in? Modern women today are lazy daters. Put in the comments if you disagree with that. I think women today are lazy daters. Even talking to them in text, phone calls, what are you up to today? Nothing much. They don't even put nothing much. They put NM.
I don't even know all those quotations, I don't know all them letters and I don't know most of them.
Because they're chatting on dating sites and dating sites has effed up the whole thing, right? And even in that, right?
Ooh, okay.
I haven't been born in that culture, right? I'm not in that situation. I don't look my age. I look good for my age. But I'm not born in that. But I come from an era where you cold approach. You go up to a woman, what's up? Women, yes, they were chatting to dudes. Female nature is female nature. Nothing ain't changed. It's just cameras filming it now. I get it. I'm just saying the culture has shifted and women are lazy. Once upon a time, women will say, have you eaten? Women will say, I'll cook you a meal. Let me show you my position. Let me show you how I can stand out. How I can stand out from other women. You say to women now, what do you bring to the table? You already know the answer. Tell me. They're what?
I am the table.
It's boring now. You bring nothing to the table. I have to be a traditional man. And you know the crazy part about that is this. You want men to be traditional and you're still modern. But the flip side to that is this. You hear that loud bang in the night. Oh, suddenly you're a woman now. Equality goes out the window. Ain't you a man? You go handle that. So I gotta risk my life for a woman that's modern. She don't cook, she don't clean, but she still got a ring. But then I still gotta pay the bills. You don't give me a regular smash, but I still gotta pay the bills though. I gotta take you on a date. And if I say, let's go Dutch, she wanna look at me sideways. And then the sisterhood wanna say, oh my God, how could you? Sign language, shaming, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. That don't work on me, sis. That don't work on me. Fellas, take back your masculinity. Preach.
Toot.
What you got to say on that?
Where do I start? Okay,
I'm playing, but yeah.
Going off of what you just said with fellas, take back your masculinity. I'm gonna go back quickly just to discipline, right? I think if all men was to have discipline, you would be able to take back control and power from women. Now, don't get it twisted. You see these feminists?
Yeah.
They love to be D down.
Yes.
Don't let them fool you. They will say all sorts of things about men, but they're getting D down in secret.
Yeah.
They're getting D down in secret. So I just think men should have more D discipline. Therefore, you can take back control and basically put these women back in their place where they're supposed to be. Now, I'm not saying that
society. What about society? What about the framework that's put in place where women are winning, or they allow women to start 10 steps ahead of the men? It's kind of hard to do that.
It is, but who's in control?
Well, we're still living in a society where it's patriarchy, but I think secretly deep down it's matriarchy, where the women are in control, because women can do things in the West, right? So I think we have a lot of first world problems or Western world problems where women are in control. And if you look at South Korea, they're a couple of years ahead of us, right? And they're feeling it because they tried this trial
already
and tested, right? And they're realizing putting women in charge, and where women are favored, they're realizing it's not working for the country. So they're
Margaret
saying,
Thatcher, Theresa May.
Yeah,
I think
so
you know what I'm talking about there.
I don't want to get too political in that, but I'm just saying other countries are ahead of England or the West or certain parts of the West, and they're realizing, bro, winter's coming. So society is built for couples. Men are not getting married anymore. Men don't even want to be in relationships. This is why men are walking away from dating. And we've done a 5-part series on that. We'll do more, but we've done a 5-part series and we break down some of the points and the reasons why men are walking away. And it's not a thing of I'm saying it all just being on the men's side, because there's problems with men and problems with women. But I'm saying, if you think about divorce, think about marriage. If I get married today, the marriage works in the favor of the woman. She has nothing to lose. I do. 90-something%, 93% of the time, don't even quote me, but let's just say 90% of the time, right? The man loses everything, loses his kids, loses situation, got to start again. The woman wins everything. That's not fair. So let's just say, for example, South Korea has trialed and tested that, and they realize That's not working over there. It's mashing up the country. So then let's get things back on track where, because we built systems for couples, women are going into shared accommodation hostels where they live alone, and they're realizing, oh, the sister code, it's not working.
They're not,
and they're struggling. But the government can't sustain that.
They're living alone, but they're also living in like apartments. Basically, they're all women are living together.
Cat ladies.
Yeah, they're living together. They're struggling because they don't have help from a man. So, boy, if that's what you decide to do, that's what you decide to do. But I'm saying, who gave women this control?
Society has.
Because initially, women didn't have control.
Okay, it's not even just about control. It's about money. It's about capitalism.
But you've allowed women to have control, and this is what it's come to.
Yeah, but it's about money. It's about voters. It's about, oh, there's more women than men. We can get X, Y, Z. But the outcomes that you want, are you getting those outcomes? The answer is no.
You mean, so is that questions for the women?
Yeah. Are you getting out? Okay, I get a couple of simps. I get a couple of dudes begging. All right, cool. Are you winning though?
No.
You're not. Now, society tells you, women are liberated. You can do what you want. But so many women are coerced into being promiscuous and they mismanage their body. They're told now, oh, monetize your body for a transaction, smash, blah, blah, blah. But how's that working for you? Because men care about your past. We said it earlier. If I have a high body count, I have experience. If you have a body count, that matters.
Yeah.
But society is telling you, go against what men really want.
Yeah.
You don't care. Okay, cool. Look at South Korea. So many women are in shelters because the society is built for men and women to go as a team, work together, right? But women are saying, I'm independent, I can do it alone. And by you doing it alone, you're not making enough money.
I'm sorry, ladies, why would you want to do it alone? If you can get help, and by getting that help is you having a man, why would you want to do it by yourself? Why you gotta be so ignorant?
Because I think the culture has told them that you don't need no man. And I
You
think
do need a man.
A lot of women say, oh, we don't live in the 1950s and blah, blah, blah.
We don't.
Not like to
We
say
live in 2022.
But not like to say they've ever tasted those things. Now, in saying that, the price of coochie has gone up. It's gone up. Not that some dudes are paying it on OnlyFans, like you saw in the earlier clips, right? But it don't mean that you're getting the outcomes that you really want. This is why relationships have plummeted.
The value of coochie has gone down.
So the price has gone up, value's gone down.
The price has gone up just like petrol and just like food shopping and just like gas and electricity and everything else. It's gone up in that way, but it doesn't mean that the product is any better. It's just the economy.
It's effed up.
It's gone up in that way.
It's peak.
I just want to say when it comes to dating, when men ask women certain questions, so he mentioned about basically, he's saying he wouldn't date a woman that doesn't offer to, do something, pay or whatever it is, right? And my thoughts is this: when a man goes on dates, they want to see if the woman has kind qualities. And what I mean by that is, will you offer him a drink? As in, pay for that drink. Would you like a drink?
So
I'll get it. It's on me.
So he's vetting you for the good qualities or the traits that you'd find in a wife.
He wants to see if you're a nice, given person.
If you're a wife.
Exactly. And also to children as well.
If you're a wife. Wife has children.
Yes.
I'm just going to point blank. If you're a wife.
Yes. So say you've been on a couple dates with a guy. He's paid for every single date that you've been on, and you haven't offered. You haven't offered and said,
you already
"Oh,
see the pattern and you already know the dynamic of what your relationship would be like."
exactly," and that's something he said as well. So I already know how it's gonna go in this situation. Now I have an example, and this is a personal one. Not to me, it's not me I'm talking about, but I know a guy basically that was in a relationship for about, I'm gonna say around 4 years, 3 to 4 years maybe.
Yeah.
And he said to me that his girl didn't buy him anything.
For
What I
4
mean by
years?
that, for 4 years.
Yeah.
So she didn't buy him a birthday present, Valentine's Day present, Christmas present, whatever season it was.
Yeah.
Where you
She didn't spend on
treat
him.
the other person, your partner, right?
Yeah.
Because there's many nowadays. But she didn't spend a dime on him when it came to birthdays or anything like that. Where for every occasion, he would get her something, and he would try to sort of maybe go all out, or he'll give her something. He'll give her something, right? And she didn't do that. So it's the same thing. Now, in that situation, I think, well, that was your fault, because you shouldn't have allowed it to go on for so long. Now, if she done that in year 1 and all the occasions went down, my birthday's gone, didn't get me that. Valentine's Day is gone. Not that you celebrate all these holidays, by the way.
Yeah.
But the fact is, you have spent money on her on those holidays, even though you don't celebrate those holidays, but maybe she does. So you're being nice and courteous to her, even though you don't celebrate it. I'm gonna spend money on you on this holiday because you want that, right? To be nice. That's my whole point. So to be nice and being a given person. Now, she clearly wasn't being nice or being given. And guys, obviously there's more qualities men look for in a woman, but in regards to who should pay on dates and stuff, okay, men should pay on dates, but men want to know if you're gonna offer.
Okay. Why should men pay on dates? If women today want equality, you are a traditional man, but you're a modern woman. So what happens if I'm a modern man and you're a modern woman? Should it not be Dutch? Now, that question is up in the air. Now, for me, if I invite you out on a date, then I'll pay. But I'm saying women nowadays complain if a man opens the door. I can do it for myself. Cool, you can pay for yourself too. And when you hear that loud sound in the night, you can go handle that too. I can sleep in the bed. Finally, I can relax. You look at Russia and Ukraine, those women, anyone that has is a female in their passport, they get to go. The men stay back. The women say, "Oh, I can make sandwiches for the men, and I can bandage the wounded." Oh, funny, you don't equality now. That's my final thought.
We have a video of can't remember the name of it, but I will link it in the description. And she is a part of the army.
Oh yeah, the army chick.
Yes. So she's actually in the army. Now it may have gone viral, I'm not sure.
It did.
Okay, it did go viral. And so maybe a lot of you know what I'm talking about. But basically, for those that don't, so she's in the army, she could be deployed to go to Ukraine.
Yeah, and fight the war with the men.
She, in the video, she's basically complaining and saying, oh, a lot of people are being insensitive and blah, blah, blah. A lot of people are asking her questions about what's going on and whatever else, right? And basically she's saying she's scared at the end of it.
So in turn, she wants to take the army's money. Don't want to do nothing for it. So then she's a modern woman, but she wants a traditional man.
Yes, but she knows deep down in her heart, she wants to be with the funny. There's another post that I saw, I think I saw on Instagram, and the lady said, if World War III was to pop off, she's letting everyone know now that she's going to be in the kitchen.
Funny that, right?
So with this girl in the army, this army girl, that's what she's pretty much saying without saying it. She's saying she's scared And she's pretty much saying she don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Funny that.
It is what it is, I guess. But yeah, if you want to act like women don't belong in the army.
Oh, I'm strong. Oh, if a man can do it, I can do it too. Equality. Let's take some equality. But it's funny. Well, you don't mind when they're saying, oh, your passport's a female? You can go, oh, your passport's a male? You stay back and fight. Hey, come back and fight with us. No. You men supposed to do that. Oh, traditional now.
Put in the comment section. Ladies, put in the comment section if you're going to go to war.
You're right.
And for those that say, yeah, I would go. Okay, I was going to use profanity. I'm not going to use that. You're capping.
You're right.
You're capping.
We should put a large cap.
You're capping. Because realistically, who really wants to go to war? Not even men want to go.
Nah.
They don't want to go either.
I'm trying to live, man.
I love my life. Exactly.
I'm trying to live.
I'm sure you love your life. So
Damn right.
I ain't trying to go to war, and you're fighting for a country. Whose country?
It is what it is, man. But again, man, we're giving you entertainment. We're doing our thing. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We've got the shorts clips channel, and definitely subscribe to that as well. If you can't watch the full thing, you can get the snippets. It is what it is. I don't know if you want to add anything more before we close out.
I'll just say to the fellas, stop simping.
No more simping.
For the ladies, stop being delusional.
Yeah. And pay on dates, man. Listen, stand out. Have you eaten yet?
Girl, pick me.
Where did them chicks? I don't care.
Pick me.
Pick me. Yes, I'm going to pick her.
Pick me.
Exactly. When them chicks say, have you eaten yet?
Pick me.
I'm picking her. It is what it is. Ladies, put in the comments what's your thoughts on the videos. This is some of our opinions. It's not personal to anyone that's in those clips. Tell us what you think. You like this? Anyways, I'm S.Banks.
And I'm JD.
That's our thoughts.
And we out.
Peace.